Have you ever sent money on Venmo, only to realize too late that something felt off? Or maybe you've received a strange request that made you wonder if it was legitimate. In today's digital age, peer-to-peer payment apps like Venmo have become incredibly convenient, almost a necessity for splitting bills, sending gifts, or paying for services. But with that convenience comes a growing wave of sophisticated scams designed to trick you out of your hard-earned cash. It's a wild west out there, and staying safe means being armed with knowledge. Think about it. Venmo processes billions of dollars in transactions every year. That kind of volume is a goldmine for fraudsters. They're constantly evolving their tactics, preying on trust, urgency, and sometimes just a moment of inattention. The stories are endless: the accidental payment that turns out to be anything but, the too-good-to-be-true concert ticket offer, or the seemingly innocent message from a friend who's actually a scammer. These aren't just isolated incidents, they're part of a widespread problem that can cost you significant money and peace of mind. So, how do these scams actually work? And more importantly, how can you protect yourself and avoid becoming the next victim? That's exactly what we're diving into today. We're going to break down the most common Venmo scams, expose the psychology behind them, and give you actionable strategies to safeguard your account and your money. From phishing attempts to elaborate fake purchase schemes, we'll cover it all. By the end of this video, you'll be able to spot a Venmo scam a mile away and navigate the app with confidence. Let's get started. The accidental payment scam, a trap for the well-intentioned. This is perhaps one of the most insidious scams because it preys on your goodwill. Imagine this: you receive a notification on Venmo that you've just received a payment from a name you don't recognize. Shortly after, you get a text or email, often from the same person, claiming they accidentally sent you money and politely asking you to send it back. Your first instinct might be to be helpful and promptly refund the mistake. Here's the catch: the original payment wasn't actually legitimate. The scammer likely used a stolen credit card or a compromised account to send you the money. When you send your money back, you're sending legitimate funds from your account. Later, when the original fraudulent transaction is discovered and reversed by Venmo or the bank, you're left out of pocket, having effectively paid the scammer with your own money. The accidental payment disappears, and so does the money you sent back. How to avoid it? The golden rule here is simple: never refund payments to strangers directly. If you receive an unexpected payment from someone you don't know, do not send the money back. Instead, contact Venmo support immediately. They can investigate the transaction and reverse it if it's found to be fraudulent. Legitimate accidental payments can be handled by Venmo's official channels, ensuring you don't fall victim to this clever trap. Phishing and smishing, the art of deception. Phishing and its SMS counterpart, smishing, are classic scam techniques that have evolved to target payment apps. These scams aim to steal your login credentials or personal information by impersonating Venmo itself. You might receive an email that looks strikingly official, with Venmo's logo and branding, claiming there's an issue with your account, an unauthorized login, or a need to verify your identity. The email will contain a link that, if clicked, takes you to a fake website designed to look exactly like the Venmo login page. Unsuspecting users enter their username and password, unknowingly handing over their credentials directly to the scammers. Smishing works similarly, but through text messages. You might get a text alert about suspicious activity on your account, an offer for a prize, or a request to update your details, all with a malicious link. Clicking this link can either lead to a fake login page or even install malware on your device. How to avoid it? Vigilance is key. Always check the sender. Official Venmo emails will always come from the @venmo.com domain. Be wary of any emails from strange domains or those with grammatical errors and generic greetings. Don't click suspicious links. The safest way to access Venmo is directly through the official app or by typing venmo.com into your browser. Never click on links in unsolicited emails or text messages, even if they look legitimate. If you're concerned about an alert, open your Venmo app directly to check for notifications or issues. Be wary of urgency. Phishing attempts often create a sense of urgency to bypass your critical thinking. If a message demands immediate action, pause and scrutinize it. Report it. If you receive a suspicious email or text, forward it to phishing@venmo.com and then delete it. Online marketplace fraud, the buyer and seller scams. Venmo is frequently used for transactions on online marketplaces like Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. This opens the door for two common types of scams, the fake buyer and the fake seller. The fake seller, you find an amazing deal on a highly sought-after item, concert tickets, a limited edition gaming console, or a designer handbag. The seller insists on payment via Venmo before shipping or meeting up. They might send you fake pictures or even screenshots of fake shipping confirmations to gain your trust. Once you send the money, the seller disappears, and you never receive the item. This is especially risky because Venmo's purchase protection program generally doesn't cover peer-to-peer payments for goods and services unless explicitly tagged as such by a business profile. The fraudulent buyer, if you're selling an item, a scammer might agree to pay you via Venmo. They send the payment, but it's made with a stolen credit card or a compromised account. You ship the item, and later, the legitimate cardholder disputes the fraudulent charge. The issuing bank will then try to recover the money from your Venmo account, leaving you without your item and potentially out of the money. In some cases, they might even overpay you and ask you to refund the excess, which leads us back to the accidental payment scam. How to avoid it? Only transact with trusted users. For online marketplaces, it's generally safer to use methods that offer buyer and seller protection, or to conduct transactions in person with cash. Verify before shipping. If you're selling, never ship an item until the payment is fully cleared and verified as legitimate by Venmo. Even a completed payment can be reversed if it was made with stolen funds. Be cautious of too good to be true deals. If the price seems unusually low, it's a red flag. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.